Camera is rolling. Do you want to grab the foregrip?
Yeah. Well, I need you to hit the timer.
I have the timer.
Oh, okay. Am I starting shoulder?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right. Baseline plate rack time. Shooter, you understand the course of fire? Shooter, are you ready? Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
Did I got beep yet?
Your first shot was at 0.00. You want to try again with like waiting for the beep?
Yes, this is what I mean by I'm very tired.
Shooter, you understand the course of fire? Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
Fuck, I need to do it again.
What went wrong?
I don't know, I got stuck in my own head and I just,
Okay.
whatever.
All right.
I overthought it.
Okay. Start with it out in front of you, but like not with the dot on a plate. And not with your finger on the trigger.
Not with the dot?
Yeah, you're gonna acquire and shoot each plate on the clock.
Okay.
Take a breath. Give me a nod when you are ready. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Good. All right. 1565. And
I thought of a video idea. Shooting when you're sleep deprived versus shooting when you've had enough sleep. A test on sleep deprivation's effect on the physical and That's actually.
your splits are mostly around 1.5 seconds, except for some reason after shot number 6 when you hang out for 3 seconds. All right. Can you stand to that side so I can pull up the plates and start again? Okay. This is too many things to run. We need to bring a camera tripod.
Yeah.
All right. You can just stay there.
Okay. Again, for the custom videos, we should definitely do that.
Yes. All right, shooter, you understand the course of fire?
Yep.
All right. Stand by. .408. Splits are mostly hanging out in the 0.7 to 1 second range.
Okay. Should I go?
Yep. When you're ready, stand by. .797. You missed one. Stand by. .540. More splits in the 0.7 range. In fact, yeah, if you leave out the first shot being like a normal split instead of at, the half second mark or less, that was the cleanest run yet.
No. Okay.
All right, you want to do one more, or you want to try
I'll do one more.
fast acquisition on the plate? All right, one more.
Yeah.
Shooter knob when you are ready. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
All right, let's do fast acquisition now.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Camera is rolling. Shooter, you understand course of fire? Take a breath, give me a nod when you are ready. Goal is 2 hits.
2 hits.
Stand by.
Wait, did you say
1.
2 hits or double tap?
Well, the goal was 2 hits.
I
You
hit
did it.
twice.
You hit twice in 2 shots.
Yeah.
Double tap is good. Your split was good there. Although I can't help but notice that it's took 1.5 seconds to acquire.
Yeah. Okay,
Get
ready?
your split. All right. Stand by.
Crap, that was shit.
Yep. First shot took twice as long almost.
Yeah.
Hang on. Air Pro is being a chick. Stand by. That was another long one.
Yeah.
We'll do one more and then I want to like do it without ammo to watch your technique.
Yep.
Stand by.
That was bad.
That was bad. But your first shot was better.
Yeah.
All right, unload, show clear. I see clear, if clear, hammer down.
Right, should we dry fire it?
Yeah, so I want you to dry fire that for me. Stand by. Beep. Stand by. Beep. Stand by. Beep. So you're getting smoother
Yeah,
at
it's
the...
practice. It's just, I haven't done
picking
this
it up.
motion a lot.
Yeah.
It's a dry fire problem.
Yes. The specific thing that I'm hoping to speed up a little is getting your head behind the dot and seeing the target.
Part of it I'm noticing is I'm fumbling the shoulder a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will shoulder it like weirdly, like that, or like this, and I'm just like, I have to get it right into the right spot, which the shoulder pad will help with probably, but I should still be able to do it without that.
Yes, the shoulder pad will help you with the getting beaten up by it, but it won't actually change the...
No, but what I mean is, like, it will give me, like,
Do you want-
know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. All right,
Do you want to try it with a stock, like a proper carbine with a proper stock?
Yeah, but can I shoot the rest of this fish?
I would have you
Oh,
try
does
it.
this also take the carbine take it?
Yeah, the carbine also takes 10 millimeter. Not the same mag, but just bring the carbine over.
No, I want to bring its mag too.
Okay.
Like, I don't have a single load of carbine. For double tap, like for 2 hits?
I'm gonna have you do the carbine dry too.
Yes, but I should bring its mag over as well. Oh my god, this is so heavy.
Yep. But it's a much better approximation of your rifle, and we can still do it.
And for high desert, I'm gonna run my Glock stock and my What Would Stoner Do, because I would like to game the living shit out of it.
Yep.
Because it's high fucking desert, and the more ups I can give myself, we need to, on high desert itself, the better, because I will already be dying.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do not want to make it more of a struggle bus for myself.
Yes.
Since this is loaded, can I just shoot the rest of this through this?
I want you to try the Strabog dry and then try the Glockenstock again.
Okay. It's so heavy.
Yes.
Chonker. This is a Marcus gun.
It's good exercise.
Marcus and Hobbs. That one's long and skinny and likes to go pawing. And this one is big and lazy and slow.
Yes.
And cute.
All right.
Good Marcus.
The dot's not on yet, but
I also think that Cerakoting guns to look like the same fur pattern as a cat is adorable, and I could put little cat ears on it.
I'm not saying you can't, but your guns. All right.
But if you look at the bottom white, like Marcus's belly.
Yes. Shooter, do you wish to
Okay,
take
have
a
them
sight
done.
picture? Do it again?
Oh, wait. Now my hair's in the way. Get out of there.
Again. One more. One more.
I have a lot more
Are you
stock.
tapping the trigger as soon as the dot's on the target?
Yeah. Should I go in?
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a lot more stock here to put in my shoulder, so if I slightly misplace it, it doesn't matter that much.
Yes, this is why people like
Yeah, but
full-size
people are
stocks.
dumb, and I like my gamer bull. The dumbest idea ever. A little attachment here
Mm-hmm.
that flips up, and it's a little stock pad. And it flips like, so you can fucking, so dumb. It wouldn't work, but it's hilariously stupid.
Mm.
I just like making this gun as gamer as humanly possible. I think it's funny as fuck. Because I'm also choosing to game it in the weird ways. Like, I'm not like, I'm gonna put a bipod on it. And I'm gonna put like a magnifier on it, or a flashlight, or a compensator, you know? No, I'm gonna add a fucking foregrip and a folding stock and a sling.
Yes.
It's
All right.
it's gamer, but in a very silly way, you know what I mean?
Yep. All right, you ready to try the timer again?
Yes. It's not traditional gamer, it's silly gamer.
The BP Bully Box.
Yes.
All right, shooter, you understand the course of squeaking? Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Good, much better. Half a second split and 164 total. For the first, rather. Stand by. I couldn't tell if that second one was a hit, but
I could not either.
185 overall.
Can I empty the mag?
We're gonna keep doing that till the mag runs out, but
Yeah.
I'm going to fix my ear pro, which for whatever reason hates me. All right, go ahead. .213, slower.
Yep.
Mostly on the second shot.
Yep, I lost it on the second shot. All right, ready?
Stand by. 174, good. Stand by.
Empty. That one
First shot at
felt fast.
158.
Yes, that one felt faster.
Do you want to try with the big heavy guy?
No.
I'm interrupting the video to tell you really fast about my Patreon. Now, if you don't know, my channel is not monetized through YouTube and I don't do sponsorships. So this means that my only means of support for my channel is actually through my Patreon. There are multiple different levels with different types of extra content and perks that you can get, all starting at just $5. I would personally really appreciate if you joined it. I have trying to build a lovely community there, and I would love to see you there. If you are not a fan of monthly subscriptions or just don't really want to do Patreon, that's totally fine. You can always support my channel by liking my videos, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Other ways you can support my channel, of course, is through my P.O. box. I have a tactical gear wish list, as well as always being open to messages. I think I have an Amazon wish list somewhere too if you want to get me something off of that. This shirt was off of that, which is lovely. I'm also always open to messages. If it's like, hey, I want to get you something for cosplay. There's some cosplay makeup I've been wanting, or there's tons of stuff. You're always welcome to message me. I have tons of social medias, which will be on screen now. So thank you. And please enjoy the rest of the video.
All right,
So
for
I
this
have
one,
one
I'm going to
chamber
focus. Yep.
I'm gonna have to bring up, acquire, shoot this, and then I'm gonna have to drop the mag and shoot another bullet.
Yes. Shooter, are you ready?
Yes.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Not bad. About 5.5 seconds for the reload. And my suggestion
Switched it for the mag again.
would be that you pull the mag out in a way that you don't have to spin it around.
Yeah, I figured it out.
All right, Put 1 round in your first mag, and we'll do it again.
It's already in the chamber, and I just put a mag in.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I thought it through.
Stand by. Good. 4.5 seconds on the reload. Stand by.
Oh, fuck, I'm dumb.
You have to take the mag out for dropping the slide to work.
Okay, let me just put it back on. I confused myself. There we go.
Stand by. Good. 4.5 seconds again.
Yay.
Stand by.
Ah, I learned something. That I can drop it while pulling it with my other hand.
Mm-hmm. Stand by.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
4 seconds. Half a second faster on the mag change.
Yay.
Stand by.
Boom, getting this whole process pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. Stand by.
Oh, that was fucked. I think I have one last shot. Nope, I'm on. I felt good.
Yeah, it got much better.
Yeah,
Your really slow one at the end was on par with your early ones.
that's pretty good. Like, are you filming?
I am now.
I feel better about it in general. Like, drilling that run, I feel better because it's like, that's also why like you dry fire a lot. But like, knowing what it feels like to do it live is helpful a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, yes, if I dry fire that every day, I'll get a lot better. But having done that drill live, for me and my brain, makes it feel like, I don't guess it's more real, but it also adds the weight to it of like actually having to make the hit.
Yes.
It helps my brain get over that hurdle a little bit. Because it's a little bit different than in dry fire. But that feels really good. I also do want to try duct taping them together. I've seen that. Who did that? Was it Polar Tactical? You showed me that video.
Yes.
who
They're
did
called
this.
Ranger mags.
Did a whole video on
they're-
like that, and there's if you put a spacer, you could do that sometimes. But like that, I think would be interesting, especially with these super long ass mags. Like they are very easy to do that with because they're so big. I mean, it adds a good amount of weight, but with the Glockenstock, it's so light already.
They also become more fragile, and you have more thing exposed in the way under
Yes.
the
And I also can't mag pod
right.
because I can mag pod on this gun easily. Whoa.
That was a clod of dirt landing
Okay.
on the thing from another berm.
But I want to try it, not for competition. I don't try to compete, but I want to try it with these mags. And like I wouldn't drop it obviously because I can just I would switch it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be dropping them. And yes, there's a lot more. So in a controlled environment, I want to try that because I think it's interesting and I've seen it happen. And I've never done it, and it seems cool. But I probably, because of what you said, would not use that in competition. But in a controlled environment where I know I'm not going to drop these, and I'm not going to get them like fucky lucky, it's something interesting. I'll probably try it in another video or another time at the range when we bring like duct tape. And I could also try it with something like AR mags as well.
So the other tricky maneuver that you could do with those mags, if you were so inclined, is to have a lanyard on the paired mag so that you can drop it, grab the heavy end, and shove it back in.
Yeah. And I would also
Like,
probably,
so,
like,
you
I
know-
like these for the pistol mags because they're so long, so that's easy to do. Like if you did it with like 15 round mags, it doesn't make sense.
Yes.
But I've also seen you have the like, what's it? Which are one of your Swedish or your Swiss rifles or something. You have them. They're more like they're the rifle
yeah.
mags.
Yes.
That come with them connected.
Yes.
I would love to try those because that's another version of the rifle one. I also would try it with some of my what was Stoner do like with my P mags. With that because I think that's interesting. I want to see what the difference is like because it's a lot heavier of a gun for me to hold up with one hand while I'm maneuvering the mag, like a thing that's more complicated to maneuver in my hands, right? Like I'm hypermobile, so actually doing weird turn things with my wrist like that is actually something I can comfortably do. But like I think someone once said like, oh, you wear your mags backwards,
Yep.
like this. So I put it in like this, right? So the bullet's facing behind me instead of like that. Because that doesn't make sense to my arms. My arms are also really long, but the way that my joints work, right, like in the mag, that makes more sense to me than the other way. And it's more intuitive and natural. But like I think it's interesting figuring all this stuff out. And yeah.
And this stuff is all very body mechanic sensitive. Like
Yes.
you
Also,
gotta know
something we're going to talk about body mechanics. This is how long my arms are on my legs. If you're watching this, stand up and do the same thing. Most of you, like by just how genetics and math works, will not your arms will be a lot like shorter. If you also have EDS or if you have Marfan's or whatever or some other genetic mutation that your arms are way too long for your body, you might look similar. But yeah, my arms are very disproportionate with the rest of my body. I have a wingspan of 5'7" and I'm 5'3", so you're supposed to be like within an inch of your height. So I have weird long arms. I have weird long fingers too. Like here, your thumb. So if you rub your thumb and your pinky around the small part of your wrist, they're not supposed to overlap like that. So my fingers are also weirdly long for my body. Yeah, I think it's interesting. It also probably explains a little bit. My arms are so much longer than they should be proportionally to my body. Possibly also explains, like, besides strength, why I have trouble holding things so far out in front of me. I have more arm relative to my body than I should, so it's just a lot more like the physics is harder on me. Like gravity is literally working against me if I'm holding something at full extension rather than someone holding full extension like there. It's a lot less arm that you need to be holding up, and it's a lot closer to your center of gravity. So besides strength and the pain in my joints, like the literal design of having extra long arms is working against me in that sense of holding something out, like when I'm shooting a pistol or something, which is why the push-pull of Weaver really helps me, because I'm pushing it against that and pulling it back into my center of gravity, as well as that, which is, again, why body mechanics is really interesting. I went to school for biology. I'm a huge nerd. But actually, no, I think that's really interesting, and yeah. What do you have thoughts, I can tell.